Welcome back to week 3 Candlestick Anatomy and Monet's Trading Boot Camp. So, what we're going to be talking about is candlesticks. So, candlesticks are a price representation depicted on a chart. And what do I mean by that? So, these are candlesticks, okay? A red candlestick is what we would call a bearish candlestick. And a green candlestick is what we would call a bullish candlestick. So let's then talk about the anatomy of a bearish candlestick. Okay. So a bearish candlestick can be in many different sizes. You can have a elongated, you can have a medium sized candlestick, and then you can have a small candlestick when they have small bodies. Okay. So let's talk about the bearish candlestick. So a bearish candlestick's opening starts here, okay? And then it travels downward, right? And then the close would be this flat piece right here. Let me move this up so you can see this flat piece right there would be called the close. And then this little stick, or what we call a wick or a shadow, is where price hit its lowest point, and that would be where this line is. Okay, so this is called a wick. So let's go ahead and type that out. Let me go ahead and get some call outs. We'll call out. So this right here would be considered what we would call a wick, shadow, or stick of the candle. Okay. To move that out so we can actually see this piece right there, right? So that's the wick, and this right here will be considered lower price point. Okay. And then another call out would be this piece from here to here would be considered the real body. And the real body represents price range between the open and the close of the day's trading or an hour. So it represents the time frame. So it could be 1 minute, 3 minute, 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 1 year, one hour, 1 day. Okay, so a real body just represents, I would say, the real body represents the price range between the open and close of that time frame. There we go. Okay. So let's move this over. Make sure we get that call out. Right. And then here we'll have another call out. This is the open bearish candle. This is the open. I think I want to change that color to like a light. There we go. So we know what we're talking about here. Okay. So there goes the call out. Let me make this a little smaller so we can see that. Put this in perspective. So we just talked about the anatomy of a bearish candlestick, okay? So we have the opening, we have the real body that represents the price range between the open and close of a particular time frame, whether it these are time frames. So we have minutes, we have hours, we have days, we have months, and we have years, okay? And you have the wick, of which are what are these points that point out, like this would be an upper wick, this would be a lower wick. So let me put lower wick, shadow, or stick of a candle. And then at the top, whatever pokes out, this would also be considered an upper wick, shadow, or stick of a candle. So let me do that call out and make sure that it's on a bearish candle so we can see it. Okay, so this will be a upper wick, shadow, or a stick of candle. Okay, and then let's go ahead and let's go find a nice long gate. Okay, so this would be a nice description. Let me make this a little bit bigger so we can talk about. I'm going to use this one right here. Okay, so this is a real body, we know, right? So we're going to do the call out here. I'm going to make this called the real body. Okay, and we know what the real body is. It's the representation of price range within a given time frame. Okay, so we're going to make this green so we know that we're talking about a bullish candle. And then we have the opening is at the bottom. So we have the open of candle. So this will be considered the opening. We'll put this color over here. Let's call that the wick. With a small, we know that this right here will be called an upper wick. This right here, this bottom piece right here is the open of candle. This little piece right here is the wick. Is the lower wick. So lower wick, shadow, or stick candle. And you have the close, which is here. This is the close of the candle. Close of candle. And then this little piece is what we would call the upper wick. So we'll give another call out. And wick, shadow, or stick of candle. Okay, so we know. Now, the candle opens here, it may trace and wick out here and then come back and go all to the highest point, pull back, and close. Okay, so let's see if we can find a candle opening now. Let me see if I can go to like the 1 minute time frame and see if we can watch it open up again. Okay, as we can see now, we're watching a candle open as a bullish candle here. And we see here we have a little wick and then open, and we're on the 1 minute time frame. me see if I can get something a little bit more active. A USD. Let me log out here. Let me log out of my account and go to paper trading so we can catch some movements. Okay, so, um, ooh, let's wait for these. Okay, so let's go to maybe go to the 1 hour time frame. And if we go to 30-minute, okay, so as you can see, price opened here with a bearish candle. It could have started here and price moved so quickly, opened here, creating a real body, came all the way down, pulled all the way back, closed, and this is the real body. Price opened here, retraced, pushed back up, hit its highest point, pulled back, and closed. And as you can see, price opened, closed, opened at the same point, which is at $20.05. Okay, so that's how candlestick anatomy goes. So this would be your bear candle where it opens here, closes here, lower price, highest price. This would be considered the upper wick, lower wick. Now with a bullish candle, price opens here, lower, lower price point, higher price point. This is the close of the candle. This is the upper wick. This is the lower wick. And that concludes the anatomy of a candlestick. You will also learn about candlestick singularity, patterns, reversals, continuations. You'll learn all about that in week 3. I thank you for joining me in Monet's Trading Boot Camp. I will talk to you again. Have a great one.